stopped running on some of those later drives, kind of got into a mode when they felt like they had to pass. Was that an advantage for you guys?
Yes, sir. I would say it's an advantage. It kind of made it one-dimensional. So we was able to, buckle down on the pass. But yes, sir, it was a lot easier, defending the pass.
What was the problem with you guys against the run tonight?
Uh, I really couldn't tell you, right offhand. We got to go back and watch the film. Just off based off the talks off the sideline, some of the times we was out our gaps and we were supposed to be. So, that was part of it. But we just got to go back and watch the film and just see what went wrong.
Thanks.
Yes, sir.
Nick Suss.
Big picture, just how do you guys get better? It seemed like you took 2 or 3 steps forward the last couple of games and then a big step back today. What do you guys do to kind of get back to improving instead of backsliding?
We just have to get to work. We got to believe in each other. Trust the coaching staff. We got a great coaching staff, man. So we just got to trust our scheme. We got to trust each other for the most part, man, and just play football.
James.
Can you talk about getting that sack towards the end of the game with Ryder Anderson and kind of what happened in the D line for you guys to get it free and make that play?
You saying like when we got the sack or if we didn't get the sack?
No, when you got the sack, like what on the D line, like what movements helped you guys get free to make that play?
We made a lot of movements up front. South Carolina, a lot of credit to them. They're a well coached football team. But they have they had a little hard time, defending the pocket movement or movement from the D line. So, we hit them on that, man. So it was a pretty nice play by our D line, man.
Nick Suss.
When South Carolina takes that lead in the fourth quarter, what do you, as one of the veterans on the defense, say to the teammates about locking things down?
Just the same thing, they teach us at practice. You got to finish strong. No matter how you start, you have to finish. It's a 4-quarter game. Regardless of who up, you got to play like it's your last game. So, I feel like we did that towards the end, and, we came out with the win.